Hey, collective. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope all is well. I'm sending you guys lots of love and good energy. For those of you who do not know who I am Leah, the High Priestess, and welcome to my channel. I don't think I ever said that on my channel since I started, recording and putting out, readings and messages, but I felt called to, I'm getting this energy of like reintroducing, so take that message how it resonate. You could be reintroducing yourself in a different way, in a new way. Take the message how it resonate. But I felt called to, start the reading off with reintroducing myself. So this could have something to do with like your image. But take the message how it resonate. I also felt called to also share a part of my journey and what I have been experiencing going on my spiritual journey. I've been on my spiritual journey for about 6 years now. And it has been a very, very challenging and also rewarding, path to be walking on. And I am very grateful to be chosen to walk this path. And I find myself having like a love and hate relationship with my spiritual journey, you know? And I've been finding myself, battling, especially this year. This year has been very difficult when it comes to, how can I put this? Me holding space, for my spiritual practices. Even like when it comes down to me doing yoga and me doing meditation, speaking from experience, it's like when you stop doing the things that was nurturing you, when you stop doing the things that was like pouring into you, or when you stop doing the things that was allowing your nervous system to be calm, to be relaxed, things can start to feel very chaotic. And that is exactly what I was experiencing. I went from always being in the house and just being very deep and devoted to my spiritual practices. I had stopped drinking for a long period of time. I had stopped smoking for a long period of time, and now I'm kind of like off and on with the smoking. But I say this all to say it's just been very challenging this year when it comes to, I want to say, honoring my spirituality, if that's the best way to put it. I don't know how to put this energy, but I'm feeling called to share, what I have been experiencing. And this year has been very tough. It has been a journey, and I'm noticing like the lack of my meditation, the lack of me doing my yoga, the lack of me, spending that extra 5 to 10 minutes before I start my day to pray or to write in my journal. I'm starting to notice I'm hearing like the side effect, or I'm starting to notice like the lack of. Does that make sense? So you could be experiencing this along your spiritual journey as well. And I have been feeling intuitively nudged to get back into my spiritual practices, but for some reason it has been such a resistance. It has been such a like challenge to just jump back in it, you know? And I had to go through a lot of trials and tribulations. Like, I feel like, like when you get that whooping from spirit, I feel like that's kind of exactly what I was experiencing, and now that I have received the clarity of like, okay, it's time for me to stop playing, it's time for me to get, get back on track, get back, in my authenticity. That's the energy that I was getting. My authenticity. So take that message how it resonates. 5:15 on the timer as I looked up. You could be experiencing a major shift, a major change right now for whoever resonate with this message. I also want to say I noticed I'm watching the last collective message that you cannot hear when I shuffle the deck. So maybe that's a good thing for those of you who, watch my readings with headphones. You're not going to be able to hear the shuffling or the banging on the table. I don't know how to switch or change it, but like I said, maybe for good reasons. But let's jump right into this energy, right into this message. Yeah, I could be talking to a divine feminine. Yeah, it's time to up your protection, spiritual bath, cleansing space, and release. And this is exactly what it is that I was feeling intuitively guided to do. I was feeling intuitively guided to protect my energy. I was feeling intuitively guided to read my Psalms. I was feeling intuitively guided to, light my candle, take the message how it resonates. But it's a need for you to listen to that spiritual nudge, especially when it comes to you spiritually cleansing yourself. We have divine feminine and divine masculine here. I could be talking to a divine feminine or a divine masculine. We have walk by faith and not by sight. Let the universe lead the way. Yeah. I see someone faith is being back restored. I'm getting that energy with this walk by faith and not by sight. Yeah, blood, sweat, and tears building from the ground up. I could be talking to a Scorpio. You can have a strong Scorpio placement. Tell me more about this divine feminine. What is this divine feminine energy for the collective? What is this divine feminine energy? We have I walk in my truth. I am free here. And then we also have third party. Red flag, someone is not to be trusted. And then we also have you are a healer. You hold a gift that can help heal you and others. And that's exactly the energy that I was getting. Going back to like you energetically getting that spiritual whipping. I'm getting that energy for this. It's like God is wanting you to know that what you hold within you is a gift. It is not a curse. This gift is something that you do not have to run from or you should not run from. That's the energy that I'm getting. You could be running from this healer energy, not wanting to show up, not wanting to do the work. I'm getting this energy energetically. You could also, if you are in this healer energy, you can also be exposing a third party energy. You're exposing something, and your spirit guides is wanting you to continue to walk in your truth, continue to walk in your light. It's something that you're exposing within like your messages or within. Take it how it resonates. And that could be the reason why your spirit guides is saying it's time to up your protection, spiritual bath, cleansing space, and release. And going back to what I shared at the beginning of the reading, you could be feeling some type of resistance when it comes to you protecting or when it comes to you. I'm hearing nurturing, take it how it resonates. It's like intuitively what it is that you're supposed to do, but it's like that strong resistance. It's a need for you to fight through that. Fight through that. Fight through that resistance here. With it's time to up your protection. Tell me more about this, God the Most High. Yeah, we have South Node. This came out in the last reading. Tell me more, God the Most High. What is this South Node energy? Yeah, release that fear. Everything is going to be okay. Going back to what I said, someone is trying to run from their gifts, run from their calling. out of fear. But it's a need for you to not fear something. Walk by faith and not by sight. Let the universe lead the way. Some type of path was meant just for you, collective. That's why God is saying it's a need for you to walk in your truth. You are a healer. You came here to heal. And I feel like this is something that you are wanting to do. This is something that you are passionate about. But it's a need for you to release that fear. Yeah, that ringing in your ears, your guardian angel trying to communicate, get into some stillness. And we have Taurus here. I could be talking to a Taurus, so you can have a strong Taurus placement. Yeah, we have you are magical. Wake up, my love. It's time to use the magic within. Everything you need is within. You need gifts and light worker. I can't make this shit up. You're being called to use your gift. You're being called to shine your light. And it's something about you honoring what it is that you're feeling intuitively, collective. Whether you be divine feminine or divine masculine. But what I'm getting for divine feminine is the need for you to walk in your truth. You are a healer. You hold a gift that can help heal you and others. With that ringing in your ear, your spirit guides is nudging you to speak, to express. Tell me more about release that fear. Yeah, you are powerful, my love. Stop hiding your gifts. It's time to be of service. I cannot make this up. It's time for you to be of service. And this is something that you are wanting to do. This is something that you are like really passionate about. You know, I'm getting that energy of passion. You have a lot of love for something. So it's a need for you to step into something with confidence. This is something that was meant for you. This is something that comes naturally. You don't have to force. Tell me more about this divine masculine. What is this divine masculine energy for the collective, God the Most High? While you were meant to walk down the spiritual path, it's time for you to surrender to this divine calling. Wow. So this could be talking to the divine feminine and the divine masculines. It's time for you guys to wake up. It's time for you guys to live in your true authenticity right now at this time. I could be talking to a masculine Pisces. You could be feeling called to walk down some type of spiritual path. Why is divine masculine and divine feminine here? God the Most High, my spirit guides, my guardian angels. We have Libra. I could be talking to a Libra. Tell me more. We have prayer and a spiritual baby is ready to be born. Wow. I'm getting this energy. It's like divine feminine. Once you heal, once you get back into alignment, this is what's going to also awaken your divine masculine. I'm talking to someone who could be in some type of spiritual connection, or take it how it resonates, but I get this energy of you receiving something that it is that you're praying for. You could be wanting more kids. Take it how it resonates. It's something that you're seeing in the spiritual realm, with the spiritual baby is ready to be born. You could be having dreams about, babies. Yeah, trust in God's timing. All my needs are met. I'm talking to someone who is very, very gifted. Yeah, it is time for you to take a leap of faith in this situation and trust that the Most High got your back. I'm hearing this energy of like you needing to lead by example. It's like once the divine feminine heal, the divine masculine heals. And this is what's going to bring some type of union together. That's why God is saying, walk by faith and not by sight. Let the universe lead the way. There's a need for blinded trust. That's the energy that I'm getting for you. Let's move forward. What else do the collective need to know right now at this time? What else do the collective need to know right now at this time? Yeah, we have new moon in Sagittarius. Focus on the positive. God is wanting you to focus on things that's going to bring in a lot of nourishment. That's the energy that I'm getting. I don't know why I keep feeling called to talk about nurturing. Like, I don't know if you're having a hard time with nurturing something, watering something, take it how it resonates. You're having a hard time with trying to plant some type of seed. And it's a need for you to shift your mindset, shift the way that you're viewing or thinking about something. God is wanting you to focus on the positive and not the negative. And don't allow your past to hold you back. You're free to move forward. I'm getting that energy. Yeah, unleash your kindness self. And that's the energy that I was getting with focus on the positive. You could be like very guarded as well. Tell me more about unleash your kindness self. First quarter moon in Capricorn. I could be talking to a Sagittarius or a Capricorn. Tell me more about unleash your kindness self. Wow, we have secret crush here and the lovers. Wow. Beautiful energy. I keep getting this for the collective. Someone is entering a partnership. It's like I can't escape this message. Someone is entering a beautiful partnership. There could be someone who is secretly crushing on you, and that's why Spirit is saying unleash your kindness self. I was getting a guarded energy from this. So be mindful that your energy, or I'm getting like your aura, is not so guarded. Yeah, someone has a crush on you. The lovers here. This could be a Gemini or someone who has a strong Gemini or Capricorn placement. You could be seeing the angel number 222 or 1111. There's a partnership here. There's a relationship that's coming in. What is the secret crush? Tell me more about secret crush. Someone has a crush on you for the collective. Why is secret crush and the lovers here for the collective, but unleash your kindness self? Yeah, we have healing here. Yeah. It's a need for you to not project onto a new situation. Like I said, there could be someone that is secretly crushing on you or someone that is like, checking you out from a distance. And it's a need for you to not project. Yeah, you could be still reminiscing or still healing from some type of past situation. Yeah, with coffee cup here, it's a need for you to heal from something before you try to meet other individuals or before you try to move on to other individuals. Because I see you sabotaging something in the near future if you're not aware of some type of trigger or some type of like, I'm getting this energy of you speeding up some type of healing process. Something about you needing to get a clear quartz crystal as well. Yeah, we have date here. Make sure that you're fully healed before you put yourself back out there. Tell me more about the lovers. Why is the lovers here? That's could be the reason why I was getting that guarded energy, and that could be the reason why don't let your past hold you back is here. You could still be healing from something from the past, and it's a need for you to change your perspective. I don't know if you have like pictures of this person or like I'm hearing videos, take it how it resonates, but it's like a need for you to cleanse, going back to that energetic cleanse. Maybe you're needing to, if you are in a separation or, you know, take the message how it resonates. If you know that you are not, going back to someone and you still have like pictures and things that bring back a lot of like memories, it's a need for you to probably clear out your photo album, take it how it resonates. You know where you are in your journey. Yeah, we have sword and rose here, which talks about clarity and truth in the runner. You're finally receiving some type of clarity as to why you're fearing intimacy, why every time love comes around, you're running from it. It's time for you to face some type of truth that you're still it's like you're still scarred. That's the energy that I'm getting. You're still scarred. So that resistance that I was feeling, that could be what you have regarding love. Yeah, this could be giving you a lot of anxiety. You dating, you putting yourself out there is giving you a lot of anxiety. Yeah, you could be someone who is very single and you could still be holding on to a past person, still holding on to a past situation. This could have been something that was very lustful. This could be like a situationship that you're still holding on to. Yeah. We have roll the dice here, player and love call. Yeah, you're still holding on to some type of toxic situation here. I don't know if it's like I'm getting this energy of like you still having hope for the past. You're still holding on with hopes of like things mending or things fixing regarding the past. So that could be the reason why you're in this single energy. You're very isolated. You're not really trying to invest into something. You could be in this lustful energy, take it how it resonates. You're not really looking for something serious. Yeah, because you're still trying to heal from something that you have separated yourself from. Yeah, you could be still processing something, moving on from something. I don't know if someone put you in a third party situation. This could have caused some type of breakup, separation. What is the advice for the collective who is dealing with this situation? What is the advice for the collective who is dealing with this energy, God the Most High? What is the advice? Yeah, we have self indulgence, self worth and value, time to heal, shadow work, and self appreciation. Right now, it's the need for you to invest and pour into self right now at this time. Right now, it's very important to focus on yourself, spending time with self, spending time in healing your wounds. Yeah, we have mirror here because you can still be holding on to a lot of fear because of the past, because of what you went through in the past with an ex lover here. Yeah, relationship. This is someone that you was in a relationship with, someone that you was in a commitment with. I'm hearing for years. Yeah. And you could be in this energy where it's like you're not wanting something very serious right now at this time for hopes of you getting back with someone from the past. Yeah, we have player here at the bottom of the deck. But I'm getting this energy of you setting yourself up for failure. I don't know if you're in this player energy, but take the message how it resonates. What else do the collective need to know? God the Most High, my spirit guides, my guardian angels. What else do the collective need to know? There could be a Gemini that is wanting to express some type of new start or new beginning. That might not resonate for everyone. Yeah, we have your dreams need a practical plan, full moon and Taurus. Taurus, you could be very focused on your money right now at this time. Tell me more about your dreams need a practical plan. Yeah, we have emotions are running high. Why is this card here? Yeah, we have step into your power, find balance. Look at the bigger picture and new start is coming. Yeah. You're starting to see something in a different light. You're starting to see something with a new set of eyes. And I feel like this has something to do with your finances or your money or how you can like build or make more. I'm hearing like investments. So take it how it resonates. But I see you having a lot of passion towards something again. Yeah, know you are love, new moon, and Libra. And I feel like this is happening after you have spent some time in solitude. Yeah, reveal what needs to be seen. Last quarter moon and Scorpio. You're allowing the truth to be shown. You're allowing the truth to be seen. And it's a need for you to be proud of yourself and be proud of how far you have came along your journey. That's why we have unleash your kindness self, not only towards others, but also towards self. Don't be so hard on self. Yeah, trust the universe that prosperity lies ahead, abundance lies ahead. But it's just all about you energetically, like cleansing, or you needing to clear something up energetically. Yeah, know you are loved. It's a need for you to clean up something energetically. Closing out this message, what else do the collective need to know? Closing out this message, what else do the collective need to know? God, the Most High, my spirit guides, my guardian angel. Yeah, what did I say? Protect your energy. We have jealousy with the evil eye coming out. It's a need for you to protect your energy. You could be dealing with an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I could be talking to an earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It's a need for you to be mindful of jealousy right now at this time. I said the angel number. The angel number 5 could be very symbolic. And also the angel number 11. Yeah, we have veiled. You're seeing past some type of illusion. You're seeing past something. You're seeing past the veil. And this could be what's exposing something to you. I'm hearing cats out the bag. Yeah, we have storm here. I'm getting this energy of once you take a step back, once you're able to like, I'm just getting this energy collective. Once you take a step back, regroup and gather yourself. When you go around someone again, you're going to be able to see beyond the veil. You're going to be able to see past what someone is showing you, what someone is masking towards you. Does that make sense? Because I'm getting this energy of someone wearing a mask and you're being able to see right through it. Yeah, we have knowledge here at the bottom of the deck. I can't make this up. Yeah, and protection, and you're being called to protect yourself and protect your energy. You could be seeing the angel number 10 or the angel number 1. I don't know why I meant to say what I why I said 10. Yeah, it's a need for you to listen to your guides when they are telling you to protect your energy, when they are telling you like, "Hey, it's time for you to get yourself out of some type of situation." So it's a need for you to pay attention to your guides, especially if you're in this divine feminine energy. Pay attention to your guides. You could be getting signs out in nature with nature spirit here. Wow, and then we have past life and divine masculine. Wow. I don't know if like your spirit guides is trying to protect some type of union. Take it how it resonates. But you're being called to show up with courage, with strength. You can have a strong fire placement, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Tell me more about past life. Why is past life here? The number 14. You speak to me through music, telepathic connection, and communicate mentally. Like I said, it's something that you're seeing or feeling in the spiritual realm. You have a past life connection with someone. You are healing yourself through art. You have a story to tell, and we have Aries here. It's something about you walking in your purpose is aligning you to some type of partnership. I could be talking to an Aries, yes, sacral chakra. You're being called to focus on some type of creativity. Yeah, you and your loved ones are safe. Be mindful of your money and spending. Save as more than you spend right now at this time. But I'm definitely talking to someone who is going through a major spiritual awakening. We have water sign here, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. You're going through a major spiritual awakening after releasing and separating from something. I'm feeling called to pull one more card and I'm gonna get up out of here. One more card, God the Most High. Oh, that's too many. I was gonna take it later today. One more card, closing out this message. You're being called to protect some type of union, is what I'm getting intuitively as well. One more card, God the Most High. Thank you. Yeah, we have life is a balance of holding on and letting go. Stay steady, go with the flow, and do the right thing. Yeah, it's a need for you to move with integrity right now at this time, collective, or whoever resonate with this message. You know the right thing to do. And I'm going to leave this message here. I'm sending you guys lots of love and good energy. If you resonate with this message, make sure you hit that thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I truly, truly appreciate the love and support.